Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you're doing great. If you're watching the replay here, we're talking about the well building standard and the well AP credential. We had some questions come in from the group and excited just to have a discussion. So with that being said, happy Friday. Hope everybody's doing great. We had a couple questions come into our group, which is growing. Thank you so much for being in Green Building Matters. We really have a big vision for this group, and it's growing. We're over 900 members strong. Again, we've got professionals that have been doing this a long time, LEED and WELL and other rating systems, really making a difference across the world. We've also got students. Remember, 37% of those going for a LEED Green Associate right now are high school or college. So excited to have some of those members in this group too. Today's topic is WELL and WELL AP. So just want to do a Facebook Live. Again, my name's Charlie. I'm one of the moderators here for the group. I'm a WELL AP, and actually I'm WELL faculty, so I'm all in on WELL. I really like this program. I've made a career out of LEED. I've been a green building consultant. I've been a trainer, and my background's in construction and real estate. So let's talk a little bit about the WELL building standard, and then a couple of the questions came in about the WELL AP. So some statistics. Right now, some of you probably got an email from Rick Fridrizi. He's the CEO now at IWBI, the International Well Building Institute, right? He used to be the CEO of the USGBC for years and years. Now he's really trying to grow well. Some of you probably got an email this week. It said there's over 100 million square feet that's actually in the WELL hopper, either registered or certified. The little secret is there's only about 30 buildings and projects and tenant build-outs that have been certified yet. That's okay. It's growing. The rest of that 100 million feet, it's because of the registration. So we're seeing a lot of momentum with WELL. I wholeheartedly do believe it is the next chapter of the green building movement. So some other statistics about the WELL building standard. Let's take a look. There's about 1,600 WELL APs. About 30 projects have been certified so far. Yes, it can be a little more costly up front because it's 30 to 40 cents just for the WELL certification fees. Now, if you're WELL core and shell or doing a tenant build out, does it scale down and do those costs scale down? Absolutely, those costs will scale down. So look at WELL for your next project. Maybe you're doing LEED and WELL, or maybe you just have a tenant build out and you're thinking, how hard would it be to go through the WELL process? Download the scorecard on the gbes.com/FAQ link. We have all the WELL scorecards and the rating system. And just take a look for your next project. What if? What would it take to go for WELL? So still in the early adopter phase, seeing growth on the registrations. The certifications are coming, but we're seeing a lot of activity around WELL. That gets us to the WELL AP. Some of you have submitted some questions. Would WELL be good for smaller countries, maybe even in the Caribbean? Actually, our sister company, SIG, they're chasing a project in the Cayman Islands. It's really exciting. The developer there really has a focus on LEED, but also health and wellness. So they're excited to do WELL on the next project. It's a mixed-use live, work, play community. So I would say, actually, I think there is opportunity in some other countries, smaller countries, especially smaller projects. They really want to, okay, LEED's been around for a long time. Maybe that's just part of everything we do. Green building best practices. What else is out there? What's going to be needed for recruitment in order to hire the best talent? What's really needed for productivity gains? What's really needed when it comes to the health of the people that are going to be in this building? So yeah, I think WELL can apply. Again, you just have to look at the fees. You have to look at the feasibility. There are a lot of alternative adherence paths, AAP, with WELL, because it's such a new program that the WELL reviewers and the team at IWBI, they're trying to be flexible as this is rolling out across the world. And so just understand, you can ask questions, how would this apply to my project? And they might make some adjustments. If you really feel like you're meeting the intent, then you definitely want to try to go for a WELL certification. So I think smaller countries, especially smaller projects, WELL and the fees can scale down, and it's worth running a WELL checklist or a WELL scorecard. Okay, so with that being said, let's talk about the WELL AP, the WELL Accredited Professional. There's only one WELL exam out there, and at GBS, we've been doing this for over 18 months, helping people pass the WELL AP. It's 100 questions, multiple choice. Yes, it's tricky for those of us that have been in green buildings for a long time. you realize I know building terminology, but I might not totally understand health statistics. It's pretty fun. A lot of our customers are actually not just architects and contractors. We have doctors and nurses and a lot of academics that are coming to the GBS site and saying, hey, I really want to learn about well. I want to apply this where I can. So it's really opened up the medical side to come into the green building movement. So that's been exciting. 1,600 well APs and counting. The exam, it's tricky. It's a lot of memorization. Some people actually argue it's just memorization and it's not as much practice. Well, if this is what it takes for you to get up to speed on well, so be it. Study, take a closed book exam, and pass the well AP. Let's see, how has the well AP helped maybe some other green building professionals? I can speak for myself and a few of my friends. I really do think that if you're going to continue to be, say, a lead consultant, you need to be versed a little bit in the Living Building Challenge and Green Globes and some of the other rating systems out there, but you really need to understand well and the well building standard, because clients are going to ask, I've been hearing a lot about well, like what is it? How much would it cost on my project? You need to be able to answer the question. For some firms or for some solo consultants, it really could help you with a new revenue stream, right? We're seeing, again, a lot of people need to get out in front as well consultants. And a lot of the folks behind well at Delos and IWBI, they're there to support trainers and consultants so that this movement can stick and that there can be a lot of support out there. So I would argue, yeah, the well AP so far has brought credibility to us as we look at potential well projects, because a lot of companies don't have any well APs. Some companies only have one lead AP on their team. So one of our corporate clients, we're very proud to do a lot of education work with HOK. They're all in on well, and they have over 60 well APs. Very proud of them, and they're just making sure that they can handle the current volume of well projects and what their clients are going to be asking for in the future. So it depends on how you're kind of addressing this next chapter with well. Make sure you understand a little bit about Fitwell and some of the alternatives. But well AP, we want to help you get that. If any of you have questions, we've got some 1-hour study sessions. We can post that down in the comments below. But just want to have a little chat, a little Facebook Live today about, well, what are we seeing so far? The well AP, yeah, make the time, study for it. It's not too bad. And I think that's it for today. So again, I'm Charlie. Just thanks so much for being in the group. If any of you need Lead CE or you have a friend that needs Lead CE, we're running a Summer of CE promotion. You need some continuing ed. If you would, send them over to gbes.com and we'll make sure that they get connected with some really good continue ed courses. That would be my ask. If you don't mind, just refer us over to some friends, and we've got 25% off that continued ed, and we can actually auto report for you. So make sure in this group you're posting comments too. We've seen some cool articles, especially overseas. Keep posting. Let's have more organic conversation. Send me some direct feedback. What are you trying to get out of this group? But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed today. Hope everyone has an awesome rest of their Friday and a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody.